Shalom and welcome back to Project 613. Today we are going to be continuing along with the exploration of the mitzvahs connected with the holidays. So we're moving from Yom Kippur all the way over to Passover, and we have 4 mitzvahs connected with Passover, with Pesach, that we are going to be learning. And here's something interesting. All of those mitzvahs are actually contained in the same exact verse. The Torah tells us, Ubayom Harishon, on the first day should be a holy day. It should be the first day referring to the first day of Passover, the 15th day of Nisan. It's a day where we sanctify it. It's a positive command that we have to rest. And the way we do that is by abstaining from the 39 categories of work that are prohibited to be done on Shabbos, with the exception, as we will soon see, of work that is necessary for food purposes. We also have a negative command where the Torah tells us no manner of work shall be done. And just like on Shabbos and on Yom Kippur, we have a positive command and a negative command telling us that we have a positive command to rest and a negative commandment telling us we have to abstain from work. We cannot work on Shabbos, which stresses the importance and the severity of desecrating these mitzvos. We also have the same thing with Pesach. We have a positive command, a negative command that one should make the day holy, one should rest on the day of Pesach, and one should not do any work on this day. We also have, in the same verse, a positive command regarding the 7th day of Passover. The 7th day of Pesach is the day we celebrate the splitting of the sea, and we again have a positive command to rest on the 7th day of Pesach, and a negative command warning us not to do any work on Pesach. Now, there is one exception to this, and this is we again learned from this same very verse, and this is the difference between a Shabbos and Yom Tov. This applies to every Yom Tov, to every Jewish holiday. On Shabbos, it is forbidden to cook any food in any way, shape, or form. On Yom Tov, on a holiday, there are some methods of cooking which are allowed, and there are many details. We're going to learn about them at length, but the main difference is that on Yom Tov, on the Jewish holiday, if you have a fire lit before the holiday, for example, you leave your stovetop lit, or you leave your oven on, you cannot light it on Yom Tov, but if it's already lit, you would be allowed to put food in the oven, and you're allowed to put food on the stovetop on a pre-existing flame, and there are other areas of work which are permitted on Yom Tov connected with food. Now, interestingly, the verse tells us about one day of Passover and the 7th day of Passover. However, that is in the land of Israel. And we're going to learn when we get up to the laws of Rosh Chodesh how the Jewish calendar works. And today, in the diaspora, we have 2 days of Pesach at the beginning and 2 days of Yom Tov at the end of the holiday.